I lose, I quit. Guys, today's video is going to be the third I lose, I quit live arena video, which basically what happens in the previous two, I would pick one champion to spotlight. We'd go into live arena, do some matches. The first one's a warm up. And then after that, once I lose, the video ends. Now, the previous two, like I said, I had a champion being spotlighted, but a consistent issue that I'm finding is that 90% of teams have champions like Duchess. Okay, so today's video, we're not going to be using Duchess. Duchess is a very consistent pick throughout probably 90% of my matches. So many matches, I just pick Duchess because, I mean, she's an amazing champion. She's so good. But what I've done is I've taken off all of her gear. She has nothing, no gear, well, except for the accessories, obviously. But no gear that's relevant. And I instead put it on Arbiter. Now, if you watch the channel for a while, you know that I don't use a fast Arbiter. Honestly, my Arbiter doesn't get much use whatsoever. I really just use slow teams. Now, that may not be the best plan, but what I've done today is just to make it easy, just move Duchess's gear over to my Arbiter. So she has a very weird build, and if anybody else has this build on Arbiter, I'd be very interested in knowing. But right now, she has good HP, okay defense. She actually has okay base stats, to be honest. I mean, comparing her base HP to Duchess's base HP, it's only about 1,000 less, a little bit more than 1,000 less, but not too bad. The defense is a little bit bigger difference, about 100, so not anything crazy. But she also has an extra 7 base speed, so we're gonna have more speed with Arbiter. We're gonna have a bigger speed aura, so we're gonna see how this actually works. But today, I want to try out a few different things in live arena and see how it actually goes. Also, guys, if you are enjoying my content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're getting very close to 20,000 subscribers. Which has been a goal for a long time. So yeah, it's very much appreciated if you do enjoy the content to hit the subscribe button, be notified when the videos go out. And also comment down below what champions you want to see showcased, or even what champions do you want to see excluded from the showcase. Like, okay, like no Sifi, because I'm probably going to use Sifi today. But we're going to start this off with a, let's do just do an Arbiter, you know, just go ahead and show him our cards. But I think this is a bot because it's a pretty basic name. There's no clan. Relatively low points, kind of seems a little bot suspicious. If they ban Arbiter, the bots always ban the first person, the first pick here. +4 Brogni, that bot has been wailing. That is for sure. This is probably one of those bots that place up in the first place in tournaments, so it baits you into, you know, spending more money and going harder for those tournaments. I've seen some conspiracies about that, like, oh, Plarium puts bots in tournaments and they push up towards the top, so then you have to compete with a bot. You get more money spent. I don't think they're doing that, but I have definitely seen some conspiracies, especially during the big champion training tournaments. This is a whale bot. If this is a bot, 100% a whale bot. They have +3 champions like crazy, +4 Brogni. Wow. All right, so let's continue through this. We're going to do Stoutus, and then we're going to do Pytheon. Or not Pytheon. Imagine me having Pytheon. I have no Pytheon, so I can't use him. We're going to do Mighty Uko, which, oddly enough, is actually slower than my Arbiter, because my Arbiter is 270, which, have you ever seen an Arbiter slow? Dang, everybody's empowered. Very strange team as well. Krutraxa, I mean, without increased attack from, actually, no, the Brogni still gives increased attack. If they ban Arbiter, I'm thinking it's a bot. I'm really confused, to be honest. Like, I don't know if this is a bot or not. I have nothing really telling me whether it is. This is a strange match. It's like the team has synergy, has a lot of empowered champions. I have no clue. Any awakenings? They forgot to buy soul stones. Yeah, they've just bought shards and forgot to buy soul stones. Maybe it's a player who quit for a long time, came back, and is like, oh, we got a bunch of champions to empower. They spent $200,000 years ago, and they have no soul stones, just a bunch of champions who are very much empowered. Let's see if we can one-shot them. Almost. Stoutus smacked for sure. There we go. So first match. Wow, Arbiter is so good. Whoa, I got a soul stone. Sweet. Let's go ahead and pop that soul. Wait, did I get a soul? No, how did I get a soul stone? I didn't get a soul stone. They tricked me. Yeah, I got no soul stone. I claimed that earlier. Now my rewards are being claimed. What the heck is going on here? All right, very weird. 14.8 million player power. Let's invite them. Oh, I haven't. This player has blocked incoming invitations. Ah, but that is a bot. So a previous bot, I have no other bot to test. But I did have 3 losses in a row. It was definitely a bot. So I guess bots you can't invite to your clan. Which is good. I mean, we don't need no more bots in the clan, right? But here we go. Let's see how this next match goes. Actually, matter of fact, let me turn this volume up in the game, if it's not already up. Because I think some people like hearing the game sound. We'll go ahead and turn it up just a little bit. I like it. Because I never listen to the game. Except for doing these videos, I listen to it. So maybe some of you like it. You know, when you're watching the video, hearing the game sounds because you never hear it otherwise, right? Like, majority of games that I play, I don't listen to them with the sound on. Especially not Raid. Sometimes on my phone, I turn it on if my kids are watching or something. It's not a very spectator-friendly game, to be honest, though. Like, especially not for kids. 20 seconds. We're sitting in a little bit long queue today. But I've been having a lot of fun trying out some new stuff. Clown Death. I've seen this guy in a few other content creators' videos, actually. He's been getting a lot of time, I guess. Time in the light. Let's see. So we're going to throw in... Do we do the Arbiter play first? Arbiter Sifi? He's like, oh, man, this guy's going to speed team for sure. And then he's going to go speed team, right? If you see an Arbiter Sifi play, you 100% think it's a speed team, right? Like, there's nothing else you would think it is. You wouldn't think this is a bolster defiant Arbiter with a stone skin Sifi who's actually a little bit faster than my Arbiter. No way. We got a Foley with a block revive shenanigans. All right, so now we can go ahead and play. If I go Kandrafon, which is kind of who I want to do, they have to bring 2 more support champions. So kind of go Kandrafon and then let's go Stoutist. I think that's the 2 champions I really want to test, to be honest. So we'll go Kandrafon and then we could go Eric's. Eric's is going to be actually fairly good hard-hitting champion for this in Stone Skin. It'll take a little while to get to the counterattacks though, but this is all fairly squishy champions, to be honest. So far, you know, I did a video on Eric's yesterday. Stoutist, let's use him. That encourages a Sifi ban though. May not matter though. But I want to try to get some more ideas of champions out there. Stoutist was a guaranteed champion, I believe, right? I believe guaranteed from Ancients. I could be wrong. But he's an awesome champion. He hits so hard. But if you can bring an increased defense champion, whether it's Sifi, Mithrala, because Mithrala does increased defense plus increased attack on her A2. So yeah, champions like that work great with her. This team, I'm thinking just get rid of the Necrit, honestly. Whoa, Mighty Uko level. What is this? Level 51s and 59s? What kind of shenanigans are going on here? Okay, so maybe I just go Necrit for my own protection. Or I could go Ursuga. Ursuga's a champion who I've been using a decent amount. Ursuga, she ain't letting nothing through, I promise. Like, she is going to be an absolute monster. I think I have to get rid of Necrit, right? Like, my A1s are hard enough to kill them. Got rid of Stoutist, okay. Probably the one I'm least worried about being there, honestly. We'll actually put Ursuga in the front. They have they have some debuffs, but put Ursuga in the front so we get the highest chance to have the polymorph before I think Kandrafon goes. Assuming it organizes your champions based on how you put them in the team, which I don't really know if they do or not. But either way, we got a few little differences happening here. Hopefully we don't lose because this is the I Lose, I Quit series, and having one bot fight is a little bit awkward, but we're going to try to mix up the stuff. Number 1 goal, no Duchess. This guy's like, what? He doesn't have his Arbiter fast? What is going on here? Completely confused. He's like, what? Why? Why is the Arbiter slow? I don't know either. I'm clueless also. Okay, Kandrafon has decreased attack, which is actually terrible. The Foley, is he going to kill anybody? Absolutely not. 100% not going to kill a single champion. Arbiter sitting at almost 100,000 HP. Ursuga's going to soak up a ton of damage if he even uses his big ability. Boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. There, buddy. That was a lot more damage on the Kandrafon than I expected. Not sure if I'm a big fan of that. Especially considering that blocks revive. And I just slept my own Sifi. That's kind of a noob play. Now, if I do get a turn with my Kandrafon, I think I can kill the Foley, though. Because he has that Lightning Cage, which actually does count as a buff. So I can hit him, though she's going to use her AoE. No doubt about that, right? Which is actually okay. Because now I can just wait till I get back around through my turns. And then maybe do an attack. So let's try to work down this Foley, maybe. Okay, yeah, we definitely did some decent damage to the Foley. Even just from Ursuga's A1 there. All right, so I think we do the A2. Buff up, increase defense, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Hit the Foley a little bit. I'd rather both of them get their turns and then res the Candrafon, and then let the Candrafon start doing some damage. He'll also come back with increased attack, so he's going to be in a much better position than before. Should be able to kill the Mighty Uko as well, assuming we can actually res. Okay, yeah, we're good. Perfect. So Harima hopefully does a big hit on Sifi, tries to. Arsuga tanked a lot of that, which is very nice. Okay, the weaken on him, perfect. Get the candy up. Now, he's not going to be able to do his A2, I don't think. Arsuga's, she's chunking him. 14,000 HP. That's pretty impressive. Definitely can't do the A2. We're going to get, oh my goodness, we're going to get stunned again, aren't we? No, we didn't. Perfect. Boom. Foley's dead. Okay. Now it's all about just getting back around through our abilities. The Harima's not going to, she can kill Candrafon. She can 100% kill Candy. I think, right? The Candrafon is a little bit, since they have no, well, they have increased speed. Increased turn meter is what gives him the Veil, though, I believe. If my Arsuga could get a turn to get her ally protection off, she'd be doing fantastic. I can't quite sleep. I wonder if I sleep the sheep, what happens? I imagine nothing, but no reason to hit Harima here, of course. I did re-gear my Candrafon. Unfortunately, he's not quite good enough to kill the Yumiko yet, it seems. But before, he was going, I had him built before to go a little bit faster, so like 220-ish. But I didn't realize that he gets a ton of turn meter from the Veil. When he Veils himself and they hit him, he's boosting his turn meter. So he can actually maintain his turn meter very, very solid. All right, Sifi, time for you to get a res, chick. Actually, no res just yet for you. We can sleep the Yumiko, though. There we go. Now we can get some res action going and some turn meter boosting. Maybe start getting some kind of momentum going here. That would be awesome. I think we could just kill the Yumiko, but why? Just try to kill the Harima instead. Sleep Harima. This is a much longer fight than it should be. I could do the A2, but honestly, I just really want to wait for the Uko to wake up and then kill him. I think with the A2, I could kill... I should be able to kill one of them, right? So we'll give the increased defense. That was risky. That was not very smart. Because all that did was give him 2 buffs now. Well, actually, no. That was smart. I was playing him because now I can do the double hit on him. Yeah, that's of course what I was doing. That was actually kind of risky, though, because he could have stole a lot of stuff. Which he stole everything I did. Turned out to be okay. That was a much longer fight than it should have been. Wow. Okay, so 5 minutes on that shenanigans. GG's clown. Let's see. What is his player power? Like I said, I've seen his name in a few content creators' videos. But all right, that was a grind. That was definitely a grind. Don't know this player's name, but the clan Alpha. All right, so let's see how this plays out. So once again, no Duchess here. We're gonna go for the speed team bait. But if they fall for the speed team, what is their counter gonna be? Super slow or super fast? I lose to super fast. Super slow, I mean, I don't really know. Probably lose also. I'm kind of slow. So now we're gonna go Sifi, as well as we have a Harima. Now, I didn't say no Rhodos, but I don't really want to put Rhodos in there just yet. So Candrafon doesn't really do great against Harima. Let's do Stoutus. We could do Rhonda, but she's not going to be able to go before the Duchess does her stuff. Eric's is solid. Harima has some AoE action. But let's see what else they bring. If they bring more stuff that could do AoE, maybe, because then Eric's can get more counterattacks. My Eric's is currently in Stone Skin, so benefiting from the counterattack stuff. Just with Duchess on the team, it's going to be difficult to actually kill him. Eric's hits hard, but it's still difficult to kill him. So we're probably going for the Yumiko ban here. Maybe. They could put a UDK in that last spot, so I don't really want to play a Rhodos. But if I go Rhodos, then I could just ban the UDK. I guess that'd be perfectly fine. The Baron, my Duchess would actually soak the Baron stuff, no problem. My Siphi is gonna be fine against Baron. I think I have to go Rhodos, honestly. Like, he's a damage dealer who I can rely on. Like, I'm confident that he's gonna be super, super helpful. Maybe even go Necrit here. My Necrit's gear is pretty nice. If we lose Siphi, though, it's gonna be a big impact on Stoutus. However, let's try this. This is weird. This is super weird. But I'm gonna mix this up. Okay, we're gonna go Mithrala, and we're gonna ban the Duchess, and then we're gonna hex everybody, and we're probably gonna lose. But now we get some shenanigans happening. Okay, so ban the Siphi. That's what I was thinking. See, foresight. I saw that. I knew he was going to ban the Siphi because the Siphi is benefiting Stoutus as well as Rhodos. Okay, yeah, so this one champion's benefiting two champions. Let's ban that one champion. Of course. Well, now my Mithrala is going to benefit Rhodos as well as Stoutus. Kymar is not going to lock out my Mithrala. Yumiko shouldn't. She's 1,000 resistance. So now we're going to come in with this A2 and put Hex on everybody. They have no cleanses. Plus, we're going to get increased defense for my Stoutus. The Yumiko somehow just decided, no, I don't want the Hex on me, so I'm going to not accept that. All right, so can we whack down the Baron? I don't know, but let's try to kill the... I actually have no clue how much damage we're going to be able to do. That was actually some pretty solid damage through reaction. And she got the Hex on herself. If he tries a big A3, it's not going to do much because now we can just snipe him down. Hopefully, extra turn. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, with that said, we could definitely kill him with the A1. We don't need the A2 right now, honestly. Extra turn would be amazing. Didn't happen. Not a big deal. So then here, we're going to want to use the A3 from Mithrala for sure. Get that cleanse, get the heal, get the shield, big old shield and stuff. Now, I bet that Harima can 100% kill my Rhodos. Depends on what she does. He has strengthen on him. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. All right, so got the Hex stuff on her. Beautiful. As long as we can get back to her res, we should be okay. Got the decreased turn meter. We maybe actually kill the Harima if we get the poisons procced on her. 5% HP. Not quite enough just yet. No lockout. Please no lockout. Beautiful. No lockout. Okay. Hex on everybody maybe. Okay. Now, get everybody rezzed. I think I just use the A2, right? This should kill the Harima, I believe. Oh, she's already gonna die to the poisons. So yeah, it won't even matter. The Kymar, he can't solo Rhodos plus Stoutus, can he? I mean, strange things have happened, but I don't think that's possible. The Yumiko's doing some damage though, that's for sure. All right, so now increase attack. Rhodos is gonna be doing. There we go. Left the match. Didn't even get to finish it off myself. Let's see what that player's 22.8. Okay, so that Baron didn't kill my Arbiter. So, I mean, Arbiter, new Duchess? I'm not saying she is, but I'm also not saying she's not. She got some res, and she survived a Baron nuke. So, hey, Arbiter, free champion. Either way, pretty cool. Arbiter, not new Duchess, by the way, in case you're wondering. I don't know if I like this Arbiter build. She's not really doing that much, but the Mithrala definitely saved me there. Okay, so enemy Duchess. Let's see how this is going to play out. I'm not picking a Duchess. So we're going to go Arbiter Siphi. 100% people think this is a speed team. So P2P Magic. So this guy, I can almost guarantee he's 25 million plus player power. Almost everybody in the P2P clan is very high player power. Revenge of the Tentacle, I think is what it's called. But yeah, they're almost all high player power. I wouldn't be surprised to see some +4 champions coming in here. I could be wrong though. Maybe they have some side clans or something. As we wait for him to select his champion, Stoutus isn't going to be great here against Duchess. Rhodos is going to be amazing, but if they leave a spot open for UDK, it's not going to be great. Now, this is an interesting one because if I pick Rhodos, he wants to go UDK. But if he goes UDK and I ban, say, Duchess or something, I wouldn't really want to ban Duchess. I could ban UDK and then have free reign over all their champions, which I may actually do because they have only one res champion in that situation. So we'll go Rhodos with the expectation of a UDK to be picked. And then as far as another champ here, the Duchess is almost guaranteed to be in Stoneskin. So I think what I'd do, I could go Necrit or I could go Uko. I like Necrit quite a bit for the ally attacks on Rhodos and the protection, as well as the potential help on whatever other damage dealer I bring. Let's do that. So he's probably going to not pick UDK and probably just ban the Rhodos. Because if he picks UDK, he kind of puts himself in a weird situation. And then I have a spot ready for UDK. I think Rhodos plus UDK would probably be his worst picks right now. But I would love it. Maybe not. Yeah, because he only has one res champion. I'm definitely going to assume he's going to ban my Rhodos, though. UDK plus Harima, perfect. So, not so much perfect on the Harima. Not a big fan of the Harima pick. Feels pretty bad, to be honest. But Stoutus is going to be super slow. But on the flip side, Stoutus makes him want to ban my Sifi, which could be very nice. I also have Krutraxa, who unfortunately is not currently built, which is a big oof. Let's go Stoutus. I wanted to try him some more, so we'll try him. Of course, banning the UDK. If you don't ban UDK, you are in for a terribly long match. So here, Rhodos he wants to ban. Sifi benefits two champions like she did before. But he doesn't really have... he does have debuffs from Harima. Ban Stoutus. Okay. Interesting. I'm a big fan of that. So Stoutus, he's not empowered, not awakened. Nothing really... He hits hard. He's definitely a threat. But I'm definitely more concerned about my Rhodos being banned. Without a doubt. So... We'll actually just sleep the Harima. He's absolutely confused right now. There's no reason to do the increased speed just yet, to be honest. We're going to try to hit him with the A2. Probably just get reaction. No reaction. Okay, cool. So maybe we can get a quick snipe onto the... Actually, no. Let's go ahead and protect the Arbiter. I don't want to be too greedy with this. However, the Duchess is now going to protect everything, and now I got a turn of doing nothing, basically. Which is okay. Not a huge deal. Can we reduce the duration of buffs, I wonder? We do. We got some decent accuracy on our Arbiter. So now the Leoris only has one turn of that. Not going to kill the Sifi. Sifi makes it through that unscathed, basically. I don't really want to try to hit the Leoris. I really want to do this. I guess I'm not losing anything, even with the extra turns. Sometimes Rhodos' extra turns, you got to be very careful because I don't really want to risk the True Fear. The True Fear sets the stuff on cooldown. I don't want my stuff going to cooldown. So let's save this for next turn. We can't decrease anything on the Leoris, unfortunately. So what I was saying though, with extra turns on Rhodos' A1, it's something you can be mindful of. Because if you take an extra turn, you have increased attack at like say 2 turns, and you use the A1, you could lose that you could lose that increased attack, which could be the difference between you killing the player next turn or not. So you gotta be very mindful. Sometimes it's best to just use the A3 or something like that. Just waste it almost. So this is interesting. The Leoris would definitely kill the Necrit if I bring him back right now. We'll just wait to bring him back until after the Arbiter goes. I guess we just have to do this increased speed, increase stuff. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe we can kill the Necrit. I think the best play is just to do this. If we had increased attack, I would do the other one. I don't know. Actually, yeah, because Harima has the reduce the defense ignore, basically. So, okay, this is not great. But we do get a heal onto the Necrit. Does the Leo kill him? I don't know. Right, so Arbiter does heal a little bit. And then we'll try to get... Nobody else can get any heal, unfortunately. So this is going to be a lot of damage coming. Just kidding. It wasn't that much damage, fortunately. Perfect. So that actually worked out great. So now we can go in for... We might be able to kill a Duchess. Maybe. Or we could go the safe play and do the A2. I think we just got to go for the A3. Let's go for the YOLO play. Okay, yeah. That's so frustrating from the Harima. The defense ignore is just so brutal. So brutal. So we're going to sleep the Necrit once again. I really need to protect the Rhodos. So we're going to go for the extra turn and then get the protection back onto the Rhodos. Oh no, we got sheeped. What? Okay, 2-star. Everybody has provoke, basically. The Harima and the Leors do not, though, so I gotta be very mindful about that. That was unfortunate. We're gonna hit the Duchess again. Got her that time, perfect. Hopefully no A2. A2. Oh, got her. That's not great. That is definitely not great. Is Arbiter gonna die to the Leors? Maybe. No, she didn't. That is huge. Okay, we can definitely kill the Leo, though. Yeah, so we've got him block revive, too. And then we'll hit with the Harima with the A2. The counterattack's not great. Not great at all. Who do I protect? I think I have to go protection on the Rhodos, honestly. I think I have to. I could protect the Arbiter and possibly get another turn. She's going to use her A2. Oh, okay, wait. Maybe we're okay. We have to do the turn meter boosting. Give our Rhodos some extra healing. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to kill her. I didn't realize she was going to get another turn, though, either. So, whack the Necrit. Boom. Block revive. There we go. All right, that was definitely a match that I'd be very mindful about. 4 minutes and 53 seconds, not too bad. All right, so far so good. I mean, Rhodos may be carrying this. 12.6 million player power. Okay, so not quite as much as I expected. I definitely thought that clan would be higher player power. Everybody in the clan. Win rate low. We've been trying a lot of different stuff. Not a huge deal. All right, cool. We're actually going a little bit into the video. 28 minutes. I guess it's somewhat of a success. No Duchess. Using Sifi. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know. Do I need to add more restrictions? I don't want to. I can use no Duchess or no Sifi or something like that. The Arbiter play isn't going too bad. I think it sets people up for one expectation. And what actually happens is something completely different. Take a drink of this monster. All right, so we got a Warlord. I hate Warlord so much. He's definitely going to think I'm a speed team, so he's going to try to outspeed me. I got a feeling. So if I play Sifi plus... I'm not going fast, though. I could probably go Sifi plus Rhodos, and he may be okay with going UDK, thinking I'm going to try to be faster than him. The Rhodos pick, I don't know. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, Rhodos used every match. I mean, he's an insane champion. I got Candrafon as well, but I'd rather see a Duchess play or no Duchess play. Let's use Candrafon, just to mix it up a little bit. Rhodos is definitely the champion to pick there. Well, I can't say definitely, because UDK can come out. So Arbiter's benefiting Candrafon. Duchess, or Sifi is benefiting, not really benefiting Candrafon at all, actually. Good old Harima. By good old, I mean, I absolutely hate her. So we're actually going to go Necrit this time. He has 2 supports. He's saving UDK for that last spot. So I really just want a champion who doesn't care about UDK. I don't want to mess with UDK, honestly. My Georgia, is he geared? He's kind of geared, I think. But I don't think he's geared very well. I bet if I do this, though, I got to go Stoutus. Stoutus gives the Sifi ban, And I think Georgia would give the Arbiter ban. Don't really want Arbiter being banned. Because if I went Georgia, he's like, okay, well, 2 champions benefit on increased attack. The Arbiter brings a res plus increased attack. Plus, she's probably fast, so let's go ahead and get rid of her, right? That's kind of my thought process. It could be completely off base. I have no clue, but we're going to see. Now, as far as what I ban, oh, my life's about to be miserable. I have to go Warlord, though. There's no option. Warlord, if I don't ban him, the Sifi will keep me asleep the entire match, and my life will be a living nightmare, without a doubt. So, we're actually going to put Necrit in the lead. I would rather him be stripped and everything than Sifi. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I want to have the chance of placing the sheep as high as possible. So we're going to put him in the lead. He has a 1-star polymorph. He has bulwark, not fearsome presence, though. Not great. Sifi has stone skin, so she's not very likely to be sheeped or stripped or anything. So hopefully she doesn't happen to her. Who does he sleep, or who does he do stuff to? Now, as far as these champs go, okay, perfect. So he stripped nobody, which is incredible. So I might be able to kill a Rotos. Can I kill him? Can I? It'd be sick if I could. There's no way I do, though, right? You never know until you try. Not quite. Gets a counterattack an extra turn, but guess what? The extra turn doesn't really matter because he was already going to take a turn. So times like this is okay. You don't really want to hit Rotos when he's low turn meter because then he gets boosted and then he hits you. Whereas here, it's not really that big of a deal because he's already high turn meter. He's already going to get a turn and you're not really speeding it up either. So this, I can probably do the AoE 2-hitter, probably kill the Rotos. I would hope. There we go. We got the Rotos down. Perfect. So now the Sifi's probably going to pick him up. But we got an answer for that. We got an answer for that very soon. Unless the Mighty Uko picks him up. Okay. So Mighty Uko picked him up, which is actually okay. We should be able to kill a Sifi here. And then we'll just sleep the Rotos. Oh, no killing the Sifi. Not a massive... Actually, that kind of probably worked out for the best. Because now we can go in for the A2 big hit. Should be able to kill the Sifi, I would hope. I think her best bet is going on the Necrit. I'm talking too much. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, I 100% thought he had block debuffs. Well, that's unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. That's actually really crappy. Dang. I 100% thought he had block debuffs. That was a good play. That was definitely a good play. Had he had block debuffs, the Sifi, he could just kill the Sifi. But let's see how this goes. Can we kill the Sifi for sure? The Harima maybe. Obviously not the Rotos because he's block damage. I think we win this one too though. Sleep the Uko. Stoutus is smacking. He really is. What kind of damage can you do to this Rotos, dude? Boom, boom. Dang, that's some impressive damage for real. I need to get mine some soul stones on him. 32k? I mean, that's pretty good damage against a potentially very annoying team. Kandrafon versus Harima is a risky situation. Let's see what his player power was. I always got to click this to see. 13.7. I think I'm falling into the bracket where players are like 12 and 13 million player power. So I need to push up to that 1600 plus number. Okay, let's see. 1502. So just now into Silver 2. Like, maybe he lost a few matches, getting into Silver 2 now. Feeling good. But dang, I'm impressed. I think Arbiter, well, she got banned last time. I think this Arbiter Sifi setup is good. Now, granted, I'm saying no Duchess, but I'm using Sifi. So hopefully it helps some of you. But everybody should have Arbiter, right? So maybe you have Sifi as well. Maybe you can just throw in a Duchess. I don't know. Maybe this is helpful. But it is definitely no matches all with no Duchess. So we have a Kandrafon first pick. This is a perfect time to pick Duchess. If somebody picks Kandrafon this early, Duchess and Kandrafon, Duchess does very well against Candy. But we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is go Sifi as well as Stoutus. I'm actually becoming quite the fan of Stoutus. Maybe the next video is on Stoutus. Maybe just doing Stoutus only, see how he does. So Duchess, Uko, and Baragni. So support champions are done. This is a little bit strange because now I just do Rotos. His last champion, Who knows what it's going to be? But let's go. Let's go. I can go Mighty Uko if I wanted. I think that could be okay. We have a shield set, or a big shield set from Arbiter. Some big protection there. Kandrafon. I mean, Necrit's going to be the best pick. Definitely. Without a doubt. Necrit's the best pick. But Mighty Uko, I think, works fine. Super annoying champion. Put Sifi in the lead, I guess. Actually, no, put him in the lead. Actually, no. Arbiter's fine in the lead. He goes UDK. And the Pythion, the Stoutus, kind of don't really care too much about UDK. Who does he ban? I bet he bans... Okay, Mortu. Well, that's an easy selection. I ain't trying to deal with his shenanigans. Bans Eroto, smart. So, put Arbiter in the lead. For some extra speed. My Uko should be faster than them. They have no cleansers. So, if I strip them and place block debuffs, if I stun his Mighty Uko, that's going to be incredible. My Uko's sitting at like 300 speed, so we should be fine. This could be good for the block debuffs. We should be able to place it. Or the block buff, sorry. I guess they got all of them resisted it. Beautiful. Not really what I was hoping to do there, unfortunately, but it's kind of what I had to do. This may be my first loss. We're going to hit with the 8th. Actually, no. We don't do that yet. I want to. I really want to. But we wake up Uko. And that's the entire thing I just now did not want to do. That was a big mistake what I did. The A1 is what we have to do here. Kandrafon's getting a turn. What he does here... Okay, well, that's not that big of a deal. That's not that big of a deal. I definitely should have opened with the A1. Had the chance of placing the decrease attack onto the Kandrafon. How does Uko's A2 even place? Is it just... That was just a chance of placing block debuffs. Maybe it's not, though. So, big shield. Really big shield. Massive, massive shield. I think we just do the A2 here. Or the A1, sorry. So, places block buffs and decreased accuracy that have no buffs after the attack. Yep. I kind of had a feeling that's what it was. So, since they all had shield sets, that was 100% just a terrible decision. It'd have no buffs after the attack, and then he places those debuffs. But if they have buffs, he doesn't place any debuffs. We do have 3 res champions, though, which could be nice. They have a strong affinity Duchess versus my weak affinity Stoutus, so that could be great. Definitely not going to be great. All right, so we're just going to pick him up. No problem. Like I said, we have 3 res champions, so that's great. Let's try this. We'll try the A3, see what happens. We got to get some damage going. Oh, he just deleted himself. Just whoop, gone. Stoutus dead because Brogni, the big old shield from Brogni, pretty bad. Definitely pretty bad. Sweet. Didn't really matter that much, unfortunately. So, got the stun on Kandrafon, which is huge. That saved us at least for one more turn. But unfortunately, he's still got that protection on him, which is not good at all. Get some heals off. See if they're below 50% turn meter, we get those heals, which is great. Oh, maybe we can reduce the turn meter, that Veil? Oh, no, we didn't reduce the duration of it. That's unfortunate. Maybe get a stun on him? We got to risk it. We got to go for it. No stun, but we did get the decreased attack. Which may give us something. Does he have his A2? Definitely does. Yo, everybody's gone. So is the Uko. And there goes the Arbiter. Maybe. Does she save it? Nah, 2 turns until the res. Can she just kill Kandrafon? That'd be sick. I just want him to buff. Dang it. Got her. All right, guys. Well, there we go. That was actually really good. That was 100% my fault, though. That was 100% just a bad click. 40 minutes. I'd say it's pretty impressive. So we went 1, 2. Oh, that doesn't really count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 1. I mean, it's not terrible, especially going with only Arbiter teams. This 100% would have been a victory. I completely didn't realize or didn't think about, wasn't paying attention to the fact that Mighty Uko only places his block debuffs and such if they have no buffs after the attack. If they have a shield set that can't be removed, then doing the A2 is literally pointless except for the chance of placing the stun, because if you watch the Hell Hades Network video recently with Saphira, he said that basically the way Mighty Uko is coded is that he does have an extra chance of placing the stun on the A2. So that part makes sense, which unfortunately got 0 stuns, but doing the A1 would have been so much better. Having a chance to place that decreased attack, still having a chance to do the stun, and then waiting until they actually got the increased attack to then remove it. So either way, that was a good match on his part. Unfortunately, I just did the wrong stuff. That's all it was. So as far as the champions that I used, we used Sifi. This is her build. She's in Stone Skin, relatively fast. Skills, there we go, fully booked. And the masteries, Fearsome Presence, just for the chance of polymorph. Next champion, my Rhodos, which I've shown him plenty of times. Just damage dealer, of course. I mean, he can't be a support, so damage dealer, of course. We have Mithrala, who actually was used today, which is pretty cool. Decent HP, decent defense, good speed. She's actually going to be probably showing up in more of my team. She has 562 plus 411. Let's see, 562 plus 411 is 973. So she has some pretty good resistance. I could probably glyph up a little bit more. She has some decent, like a chest plate with resistance plus accuracy. Her accuracy is okay. Nothing crazy, but overall, I'm comfortable with her build. Like, I would like to have some more resistance and accuracy if I could get it, but overall, she's okay. Unempowered Mithrala, I'm happy with it. Skills and masteries, she of course has Eagle Eye. We also use Necrit. Necrit, he's in Defiant, my quad roll helmet Defiant, quad roll defense. And then he has some refreshing stuff, which is very, very cool. We have these masteries, which I may change Bulwark to something else. I don't know. Kind of like Bulwark, but in a way, kind of like Fearsome Presence with Polymorph as well. Didn't use UDK today. We used Mighty Uko, fast stun set. Typical build for him. Candrafon, lethal, plus a broken set. Nothing super crazy there. Doesn't really hit crazy hard, but he's doing better than he was. And then Stoutus, which did great today. He Savage, damage dealer. Obviously, I don't know why I'm even saying damage dealer. Of course he's a damage dealer. What else is he going to be? Doesn't have any accuracy, but did land 1 stun, which is pretty awesome. And then we didn't use Eric's. Let's see. Arbiter was a big champion today, of course. So here's her. 102k HP, okay defense, pretty good speed. Actually survived a lot more than I expected. Her A2 was actually pretty sweet. Chance to decrease the duration of all enemy buffs is actually pretty fun. So I may end up having to use her a little bit more. Maybe in this set, maybe try it out. Not going to replace my Duchess, but she is nice. She is solid. So maybe use Arbiter. If you ever built like this, maybe people think she's a speed, and she's not. She's a pretty tanky and slow Arbiter. So, hey, I don't know, guys, but hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I have a bit of a long one. 2 days back-to-back with long videos. Hopefully you all like it. But with that said, thank you again, and I'll catch you all in the next video.